Hello, I'm Dr. Rahul Bharad. I welcome you all to my series What Life Has Taught Me Yesterday. Today when I'm recording this video is 31st of January 2023 and I'll be discussing what 30th of January has taught me in life. Yesterday was a very significant day in India's history as one would expect. In 1948 on 30th of January only, Mahatma Gandhi, who is father of nation for India, was assassinated. To feel that news, how that news would have affected India, would make all of us emotional. A person like Mahatma Gandhi, who devoted his whole life for India and contributed to India's freedom in such a significant way, was assassinated in 1948. I would not like to go into details of who killed him, did they kill him, and all, but I wondered how that news of Mahatma Gandhi being assassinated would have impacted India, even like within 1 year of getting independence. It happened in 1948 and India got independence in 1947. So that memory of that news would continue to repel us all across our life, and that's what I felt, that how bigger this day would have been in 1948 for all of us as an Indian people. So one lesson we all can get from that news event, rather than yesterday's day, I would say, is that violence is never justified. Violence should not be the answer to any difference of opinion, I would say. Similar thing is happening in Australia also recently. In Melbourne, many pro-Indians who were protesting against some anti-Khalistan movement in Australia, there was violence in Melbourne, and two people were arrested in that event recently. This happened in last week. So that's where we come again to the point that violence is never justified, be it the killing of assassination of Mahatma Gandhi, or be it the violence happening in Melbourne right now of some Khalistani people and Indian people like that. Violence should never be justified. That's what big lesson I felt, and we must improve our discussions and peace process all across the globe. Yes, day before yesterday I had night duty. After that, finishing that night duty, I came back home. I had to take some rest. I took some rest, spent some time with my son, because usually during the daytime I am not usually available at home during the day working hours, because I had to spend some that time in the hospital. But since I had night duty, I had some sparing time in the afternoon, so I spent some time with him. Then he was very much involved in his homework and all. He's very busy nowadays. He is very playful, and at the same time finishes his school homework and all, and then likes to play all the day. So in the evening I spent some time with my family. We had to visit 2-3 places. I went to those 2-3 places with my family, and after finishing that, at the end, at night, I was at home, was not having any night duty. During the day there was no big event in my life personally, I would say, but the same incidents, that Mahatma Gandhi assassination, which happened yesterday, on yesterday's date in 1948, within 1 year of independence, and the Khalistani movement which is happening right now, in Sikh for Justice movement is there in Melbourne, and anti-India protests, anti-India things are happening in Australia, Melbourne, which should not happen, which should go peace. Every movement should be peaceful, not having violence, I felt, and that's what I wanted to convey to you. I hope you people are also in favor of peace. Nobody should support the violence. Most important news also is very interesting. The news I came across yesterday is about nuclear weapon, I would say, or nuclear thing, I would say. One of the smallest, very small capsule, the size of that capsule is around 6 millimeter to 8 millimeter, was being transported from one of the nuclear mine. It is consisting of cesium, and it was being transported from one of the mine to Perth in Western Australia, and that capsule is missing. That is right now also radioactive, and it is lost. So it is very important news that has a potential of almost 10 times x-ray radiation for 1 hour. Even if a person comes in contact with that capsule, can get skin burns and can be exposed to skin cancers. So those authorities are trying to find that capsule, but the problem is it is very small. The size is very small, 6 millimeter, 8 millimeter is very small. It was lost during transport, but somehow they have to find it and save the humanity. So I would like to share that news link in the description box. It is very interesting how radioactive things can be hazardous to all of us. You go through that news if you are interested in this scientific news. So for today we'll stop here. We'll be coming with a new episode tomorrow about what lesson I got from daily life. So for today, bye bye.